Hi, my name is Lidia Rosario. I'm from the enchanted island of Puerto Rico. Classification is fundamental for the Paralympic movement. With the classification, the main purpose of the classification is to minimize the impact of a disability in the result of a competition. Since 2020, I became a national classifier. Our paralytic team did not have a classifier, and I took a paralytic technical classification course with the paralytic education of the Brazilian Paralympic Committee in 2020. Then I complete another training in paralytic classification course with the same committee. I am a doctor in physical therapy, and this has given me a strong background in the health condition and disabilities and how to assess the impairment caused by those conditions. I also work in an adaptive sport program, and it has given me a strong sport background. Since 2020, I have been present in the initial international classification of 6 para-athletes and 2 international classification reviews. It has given me a clear understanding of the classification system, the rules, and the procedures. My first language is Spanish, and I come from a very small island. And this has given me a clear understanding of the cultural difference that one can encounter in a position like this. I have a good communication skills. I am very fast learner. I am easily to adjust of the challenge that a system like the classification system is. I easily will be available for the opportunities that a classification can bring during a period of 2 years. I will have the disposition, and I will be able to complete with these requirements. I don't think I have a serious difficult situation, but the most challenging scenario that I have faced during a national classification was when an athlete, besides a physical impairment, he also had intellectual impairment. For him, it was very difficult to follow the test command on the examination. For example, like coordination test or the actual scale. And in this case, the thing that I did, I asked another medical staff to perform one of the tests, the coordination test, to see if their findings were the same as mine. In that case, I'll also obtain from the caregiver the medical record to corroborate my findings with the record. I can establish clear guidelines, a streamlined processes, checklist to ensure or to leave little to non-subjectivity in this process, and I believe this is a good way to ensure this is a fair process. But if I encounter a conflict of interest, I should disclose this with the person in charge. For example, if I encounter an athlete that I know personally or I have a relationship with them, either personally, professional, or economical, I should disclose this with the person in charge. But if I consider myself a fair person, but if I cannot be sure that this process will be fair to the athlete, should contact the head of classification and request a direct supervision and assistance, or even though recluse myself from the process and step aside.